I am standing right in front of Cordillera Ranch, one of the most exclusive luxury gated communities in the entire San Antonio area, and we're going to get you right behind those gates right there today. This is home to some of the most famous celebrities in all of San Antonio, such as George Strait. The average price point in this neighborhood is over $2.5 million, and you are not going to believe some of these homes that we're going to look at. And at the very end, actually, we're going to talk about and get you into one of the most exclusive, top tier preferred builders in all of Cordillera Ranch. We're going to walk through one of their homes that is currently for sale right now. So before we jump into all the cool stuff about Cordillera Ranch and what makes this place so different than any other San Antonio area neighborhood, we'll talk about a little bit of the overview and the kind of history of the neighborhood. So it was originally started development in 1997 by DH Investments. It's over 8,700 acres, and they're still adding more ranches, surrounding ranches of Cordillera Ranch. They're continuing to, purchase some of them and develop those as well and make them part of this community. That's one of the reasons that you do see some of these little pocket communities as you're driving through, with multiple different gates within the gated community itself. Currently, you have about 800 homes that are built out and about 1,200 lots that have sold, but the overall final completion is going to be about 2,500 lots total. Like I've mentioned before, Cordillera Ranch is probably one of the most pristine luxury communities in all of the San Antonio area, even more desirable than places that are incredibly well known like the Dominion. A lot of that is because of the hill country beauty that you get out here and the space with the acreage, but you also have incredibly low property taxes out here. So you have 1.37% property taxes out here, whereas in the Dominion you're at about 2.3. So it makes a huge difference on your overall property taxes, especially with these high dollar homes. That 1 percentage point that you're saving, on a $2 million house, that's $20,000 a year. So it is a massive price difference between the two. People have continued to buy up this place year after year. There have been over $100 million worth of home sales and lot sales combined year after year here. You have multiple different celebrities that live out here. Of course, with the Jack Nicklaus Signature Golf Course, you have tons of former and current professional golfers that live out here. You also have celebrities such as George Strait. You have the drummer from Aerosmith. A couple other celebrities have been, rumored to live out here, but never confirmed. So there's no telling who else is out here in Cordillera Ranch, just with how large and how big it is, and just the vast, crazy size of these homes too. Going back to total sales, back in 2024, there was 155 million in residential sales here and 173 million in 2023. Now let's talk a little bit about the location and school. So we'll get into that now. So one of the biggest draws for Cordillera Ranch for retirees and families alike is simply the location. So located in Kendall County, located in Bernie, also located within Bernie ISD, one of the highest rated school districts in the entire San Antonio area. And Kendall County is also known for having much lower property taxes than Bexar County. And of course, there's no city taxes out here. So as I mentioned a minute ago, the property taxes out here are 1.37, significantly lower than that 2.4% that is in San Antonio and Bexar County. With schools, I get people call me all the time that are asking specifically about the highest rated school district, and you can't talk about the highest rated districts without talking about Bernie ISD. There are multiple others within the San Antonio area that are extremely desirable and very highly rated as well, but Bernie ISD does stand out among those quite a bit, especially among the suburb towns. Looking at overall location, it is about probably 30-40 minutes away from the San Antonio airport. For those of you guys that need to travel for work, it is not a hard drive at all. And it is also about a 45 to 50 minute drive from downtown San Antonio. So depending on how often you need to go into downtown San Antonio, it's not too terrible of a commute. It's not like an hour and a half plus like you may think with being this far out in the middle of God's country, right? But that is one of the beautiful reasons about this location, is because you are in God's country. You have this hill country views like this one back behind us with some of these homes that you cannot get enough of these views. It is a big reason, and those views sell quite a bit around here. Some of those lots that are for sale for multi-million dollars, that is the big reason that a lot of these are for sale for that amount of money. Now, let's get into talking about some of the most desirable things about this neighborhood, and that is all the amenities for Cordillera Ranch. So you may be wondering, if people can afford to live in a community this expensive, why would they choose to live in an HOA? And that is everything that comes with the lifestyle and the amenities of living in Cordillera Ranch. So Cordillera Ranch is unlike any other community in that it has its main hub, the main clubhouse, along with the Jack Nicklaus Signature Golf Course that kind of surrounds the entire lifestyle of the community itself, but there are also 7 different clubs that you can be a part of. So let me break those down for you. The first, of course, is the golf club. So the golf club itself is built around the golf course, the Jack Nicklaus Signature Cordillera Ranch Golf Course. It was actually voted the best golf course in the entire Texas Hill Country by Dallas Morning News, and it's got tons of amazing scenery, as you can imagine. You've also got the tennis and swim club, so you have multiple pools over at the clubhouse. You have multiple different tennis courts and pickleball courts that surround everything that comes into play. They have different classes and everything for kids, as well as trainers and coaches on site that you can get private lessons with. They have tournaments and all kinds of different things that surround the lifestyle, again, of the community all summer long while the kids are out of school too. As you can imagine, the pools, especially over at the clubhouse, are a big drawing point for a lot of the families whenever they're out of school and on vacation over the summer, and then also for the guests that come out here to visit their family members. Next up is the spa and athletic club. So they have a full-in fitness center. They have a full spa where you can get your facials and massages. They've got a sauna. They've got all the gym equipment that you can need, cardio equipment. They've got trainers and everything. Again, like I said, just kind of built all around that lifestyle for people that are really interested in staying fit and staying healthy. And then, of course, you have these social clubs. So this is catered, again, surrounding that 40,000 square foot clubhouse that is right at the center of this community. It is just a hub for all the social gatherings that come into play with Cordillera Ranch, and you have, just tons and tons of get-togethers. The social club puts together every year, every week, honestly, and that is the main place for all of these things to happen, is that clubhouse. And this clubhouse was actually voted the most beautiful clubhouse in the entire state of Texas by Architectural Digest. Members here at Cordillera Ranch can actually go and enjoy casual dining over at the clubhouse, as well as higher-end fancy dining experiences, and they always have holiday events and community get-togethers at the clubhouse specifically for friends and family and guests alike. With this being hill country and this being a spacious acreage community like it is, they also have an equestrian club. So for horse lovers and those that really want to still have their horses here in the community but want to be a part of a community like this and not be, out in the middle of the country on your own, this is a perfect example of what you could do. So they actually have boarding facilities here in the neighborhood for your horses. They do riding lessons. There's miles and miles of nature trails for you to ride on, and it is just kind of one-of-a-kind experience whenever it comes to a horse community in the San Antonio area. The Rod and Gun Club is actually a 200-acre facility that has its own sporting clay shooting facility as well. You've also got rifle and pistol ranges, so for anything that you want to do, whether it's just getting your kids out there and teaching them how to handle guns or just for your own sporting pleasure, they also have fishing lakes that you can get out and do all of that stuff with as well, and it is for everything. Like I said, the equestrian club, golfing, the sporting clays, all of this stuff for outdoor enthusiasts. It just kind of shows Cordillera Ranch is king whenever it comes to that. And lastly, you cannot forget the River Club. So the Guadalupe River goes through Cordillera Ranch. It is one of the crowning features of this community, on top of everything else that we've already talked about with the golf course and all these different clubs. But you have a 58-acre river park where you can have access to kayaking, fishing, all of that stuff. Go out, just hang out in the river. It is a one-of-a-kind experience being here in this community. And all of these amenities, one of the biggest draws, again, to this community being in the HOA that you pay $2,400 a year for, is that you get the guarded gated access along with individual gated communities within the guarded gated community that is the entirety of Cordillera Ranch. So you have so much privacy, so much security being in this community. It feels like you're in a whole nother town, whole nother city. And now that we've given you a pretty good rundown of what this community has to offer, let's talk about the real estate options in this community, including going over and seeing that amazing newly built custom home by Lifestyle by Stadler. So when it comes to Cordillera Ranch real estate, you're going to see a wide array of options. Take, for example, this home right behind me that we're about to go take a look at. It's 57 Soto, built by Lifestyle by Stadler, one of the premier preferred builders here in Cordillera Ranch. They have lots available everywhere in this community, and they have tons of different homes that they have built in here that you can see, even homes that are for sale right now. So you have roughly 30 homes available for sale right now in Cordillera Ranch, including a ton of lots. You have homes kind of ranging from like the mid to upper 900s at the bare minimum, all the way up to well over 5 million. They go from 2,500 square foot older homes built in like the late 90s, like 99, like right when this neighborhood was developed, all the way up to brand new homes like this one. This is a brand spanking new custom home. Lifestyle by Stadler is selling as a spec home at $2.5 million. But you have sizes from, like I said, 2,500 all the way up to some homes well over 10,000 square feet, and just huge, massive luxury estates on multiple acres. You have, again, lots that range anywhere from like the mid 300s all the way up to well over millions of dollars for some of these lots specifically. And each one of these builders, these preferred builders in Cordillera Ranch, have specific lots that they own that you could build on with them directly as well. So if you guys have any questions about building with one of these builders in Cordillera Ranch, I can help with that as well. So I'm not just here to help you guys buy homes in Cordillera Ranch, I can help you build as well. So you can reach out to me, we can talk about the build process. I've gone through it multiple times with other clients of mine, and I can help you contact these builders directly and start interviewing them, let you know what the right questions to ask are, let you know how to look at some of these different lots, all the different things that come with Cordillera Ranch real estate and Hill Country real estate and building homes specifically. Now I hope you guys are ready. Let's finally take a look at this house. So this is 57 Sodal, built by Lifestyle by Stadler. So one of the top luxury builders in all of San Antonio area, and they are, like I've mentioned several times, one of the preferred builders in Cordillera Ranch. There are a few: Garner Homes, Paul Allen Homes, Burdick Custom Homes. I think there's a couple others as well, but those are the main ones I can think of off the top of my head. But this home in particular is a little over 4,300 square feet, 4 beds, 4.5 baths. As you can see, they immediately start with grand entry style with these 10-foot iron doors. As you walk in the front door, you're going to see the immediate appeal to this builder and why this home is a stunning $2.5 million home. Again, 4,300 square feet, but you can just see all the details from these beams with the tongue and groove wood up above the beams, the accent lighting on top of the beams as well. You've got a study on the left hand side and formal dining on the right hand side. You've got all the different trays with tray ceilings with different cutouts. You can see you've got the black windows, these iron partition doors here for the study as well, which has, I think this is like 10-foot, 12-foot ceilings right in this area here. But those are some of the accent lightings that you can see kind of up above the tray ceiling there in the office. But as you come into the living area and into the kitchen, you can just see the size and the space. I'm not a small guy, I'm a big guy, but you've got 15-foot ceilings all the way up. You've got this tongue and groove wood accents that kind of helps with the more kind of rustic appeal to this home, this modern transitional style home, but it also has that Texas Hill Country feel. You've got the stained rustic alder cabinets and this waterfall edge on this leathered granite countertops with the Thermador appliances that you gotta have to have in a home like this. I mean, if you're gonna have a 4,300 square foot home, you've got to have a fridge that you can fit some livestock in, we should say. Like, you could put a full cow in that, right? You also have this huge, gas burner cooktop with the pot filler, the full gas or full range up above it here. All of these are all obviously soft close everywhere across the board. And let me show you real quick too what the actual floor plan is, just so you can kind of feel it. We're going to walk through it, but I want to show you exactly what the floor plan looks like. It's called the Fredericksburg floor plan with Lifestyle by Stadler. You can see you've got the 3-car garage. We're going to get through all of this stuff, but it's got the 4 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got a game room in the back. You've got an optional wine room right here, walk through pantry with a mud room, huge utility room. And then you've also got a massive primary closet, and then this whole outdoor living space, which we're going to get to, that you're really, really going to like. You've got a lot of appeal to this layout in particular, not even counting all the different finishes and the high quality finishes that come with this house. So going over to this side, we'll kind of poke our head around a little bit here. So laundry room, utility room, you've got full cabinetry everywhere. You've got full sink, really deep sink. You've got the same cabinets throughout the house. You've got even matching doors that kind of match the stain. These are solid. These are not hollow core doors. These are solid wood doors here. You've got kind of this cool checkerboard tile here, but you've got plenty of space here for whether you want a fridge here. You've got the water connections down there, washer, dryer, or if you wanted to do a full deep freeze, you've got space to put, a chest, open deep freeze there as well. Back this way, you got your mud bench, and then here's where that pantry is with the countertops, same leather gray countertops here, the rustic alder cabinets, and then tons of space for shelving along as well. You've got pocket doors, which, funny enough, the pocket doors are also that solid wood door as well. And then we'll look right here into the garage just so you can kind of see the size of the garage, because it's always a big thing in Texas. You got to have full-size garage. You can see they epoxy this. You got 3-car garage, plenty of depth for those big trucks, plenty of height as well. You've got the taller 8-foot garage doors. You've got lots and lots of space for storage as well too that they've already built in. Again, tons and tons of space just throughout this house, right? So going around, we'll just go through here, through the pantry. So when you come on through this pantry, you're gonna come out to a little office area, a little office nook with a little desk. You know, put whatever you want here, and then you have the first of 2 bedrooms on this side of the house. You may be wondering why they took this mattress out here. Well, currently they're in another neighborhood for the parade of homes in San Antonio, which is over at George's Ranch, which is another neighborhood that they are currently building in. So you can see each of these bedrooms has their own dedicated bathroom. You've got the black granite, leathered also, but same cabinets. You got a shower tub combo there with the marble tile going all the way to the ceiling. Good sized walk-in closet with lots of built-ins there as well. Both of these bedrooms are going to be about the same. And then here on the end, you can see here's another one of those bedrooms. Good sized bedrooms too. You've got, again, another full ensuite bathroom there. This one just has a walk-in shower instead of the shower tub combo, but it also has that nice walk-in closet with all the built-ins too. And then right before we get over here to the game room, you've got a pool bath basically. So you've got half bath right here. You've got the full sink and everything with cabinets, and then this takes you outside directly to your patio and to your pool area, which we'll get to here shortly. And off the end back here, which has all the big windows so you can see out to the back of your property, and it's got these full sliding glass doors too, is your game room. So you've got wine fridge there with a little drink sink, some open shelving, glass front cabinets there at the top too, so you can have your whole whiskey collection, just whatever drinks that you want right there. Got lots of space here. You can just hang out space, put TV up, whatever you want for it. Now going back over here, we'll walk through the living room from the other angle. And right before we get in there, you can see right here, they have not built it out, but this is your optional wine room. So you can build this out to make your wine cellar, your wine room, add whatever shelves you want, make this a glass door. You can do any number of things. And that's stuff that Stadler can do for you as well. One thing I didn't mention, we got the formal dining there. Here's a little breakfast nook, more informal dining, but a plenty big space to put a big table there as well. And then over here on this side of the house, we have master back that way, and then your in-law suite over this side. So coming over here, you can see we've got these same floors throughout the house. You've got a bigger walk-in closet here than some of the other bedrooms had, but lots of nice built-ins there. And then you got another pocket door here that actually goes into this bathroom with another full walk-in shower as well. Same leathered granite, the black leathered granite as well. But this would be perfect for an in-law suite. And then here, you're gonna have just a simple coat closet, nothing crazy. And then going back around the corner, you have gas cooktop here. So this is gonna be gas fireplace. And then you've got another storage room with your AV connections here for your security. You've also got, plenty of storage shelves for just extra stuff, but nice little storage closet there right off the master. As you can see, the master, they stole the mattress out of here as well, but you have the full sliding glass doors going straight out to your hot tub out there. You can see the picture windows up there for your lighting, and you're gonna have just beautiful views out here 24/7. I mean, this is what this neighborhood is all about, is having those views just like that. And then this master bathroom, I tell you guys, I'm not kidding whenever I say that when my wife walked in this bathroom, she straight up said, can we have this house? Like, this was what kind of sold this house for her. You can see the under cabinet lighting underneath these floating cabinets, these floating vanities. You've got the individual vanity there in between. You've got these mirrors that go all the way up to the ceiling. Really high-end, finishes, of course, throughout. You kind of have to have that. You have multiple storage spaces around here, for linens, for toiletries, whatever you need. You've got cabinets everywhere. And then you've got this limestone, this Texas limestone right here for your shower wall. And then going into the marble shower here with your connections there. You got the handheld sprayer there. No rain shower head, but I know a lot of people that would prefer not to have the rain shower head. So maybe that's a plus for some of you. And then of course you have the stunning master closet, which is just completely decked out with built-ins. You've got options everywhere, shelving all the way up to the ceiling, racks all the way to the ceiling. They utilize every bit of space, including this space right here in between. And you also have your attic access in here. So shoes here, dresses here, suits there, shirts. I mean, you can got stuff and room everywhere in this closet. So this is what you have to have, in my opinion, for homes like this. And this is what Stadler does so well. Now, without wasting too much more time, maybe we'll go out the fun way. Maybe we'll go out these big doors right here and see what this looks like. Because in my opinion, This is one of the coolest things. One of these days I'll figure out how to open these on the first try. Maybe. There we go. So we'll just go ahead and take these all the way open so you can get the full effect. So we are coming up on summer, so it is a hot day. I don't know that I would keep these open all the time during the summer, but especially in those cooler spring and fall months, this would be everything that I would ever want in a home, right? So you got your outdoor fireplace, again, a gas fireplace out there as well. Outdoor kitchen with the full fridge. Your gas cooktop as well. Sink. Leathered countertops as well. This black leathered granite out here works perfectly. It is so easy to keep clean. And then of course you've got your pool, your infinity edge pool with your hot tub. You've got the steps kind of going through. I mean, every little detail here was thought about, even including this little awning right here over where your master bedroom is at. This property in particular is 2 acres. So you have the front, which goes straight up to the road. It's not that far from the road. And then the back goes well past, I think it goes back past where that line is, where that clearing is. I want to say it goes a little bit ways past that, but you can see they've got the entire perimeter of this yard itself fenced in. So it's already set up for you guys with dogs or kids that you don't want them to go running around and exploring the whole 2 acres without you knowing about it. Got, of course, the black matte metal roof. Just a stunning outdoor living space. And one of my favorites personally, let me walk over here and check it out, is this very easy, low maintenance, artificial turf area. I don't know about you, but personally, I might kind of just hang out here for a little while and enjoy the view. So this house in particular, like I've said, is just a stunning house. Now let's talk about the investment potential of Cordillera Ranch. So Cordillera Ranch, again, is a super luxury neighborhood, especially in the San Antonio area where our median price point is like $300,000, right? So you have homes that on average are $2.5 million up here. You have a ton of different ranges of types of homes, like I said, from 2,500 all the way up to 10,000 plus square foot homes. You can do custom builds, you can buy existing. There's homes that you can get, those 4,000 square foot homes in the $1 million price range, 1 to 2 million. This one's 2.5 million. It's a brand new home. You can see the finishes. You know why it's 2.5 million. Looking at overall growth of this neighborhood, in the last 5 years, the price point in this neighborhood has gone up by 75%. It's just been outstanding growth. Some of the lots in this neighborhood now, like I said, there's some that are listed currently for 4.5 million. That's just like a 5-acre lot. Okay, now there's various different areas of the neighborhood that are much more luxurious and more prestigious than others, so that's why those are a lot more expensive, whereas you have others that are like 350-ish. On average, you're looking at around like the 400 to 500 range for a typical like 2 to 3 acre lot in most cases. I don't know that you could get anything more, really less than 300,000 at this point in time. But again, that's why you guys reach out to me with any questions with that kind of stuff. And so now that we've talked everything about Cordillera Ranch, one thing that I do want to remind you guys about is that if you have any questions whatsoever about moving to Cordillera Ranch, building Cordillera Ranch, buying a lot, what it takes to build a custom home in the San Antonio area, reach out. My information is all down in that description below. My name is Michael McCall. Again, I run the Life in San Antonio, Texas home group. And if you guys have any other questions about moving here, again, you can reach out about that as well. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I do videos like this all the time about everything related to the San Antonio area. And if you want to see another video about Boerne and why it is a really, really good idea to move to Boerne as soon as you can, check out this video right here. Do lots of videos about Boerne in this area, so it's something you're going to like. And until the next one, guys, we'll see you there.